Hey, how's it going, guys? It's Ezra from EzraSlayton.com. Today I've got a little bit of a different video. It's going to err on the side of the political spectrum of things for the United States. Because I am a U.S. citizen after all, and the new elections are coming up, the 2020 elections are coming up, and I'm thinking about who to vote for and who to put my money on. And a while ago, I'd watched this video on Andrew Yang. He was on the Joe Rogan podcast, this one right here, and it's gotten over 2.5 million views so far. And he was talking about this thing called universal basic income. So I wanted to kind of discuss universal basic income and how it would affect the online entrepreneur and how you could make more money with this presidential candidate. So let's go. If you don't know what universal basic income is, basically what he's proposing is that every U.S. citizen over the age of 18 will get 12,000 a year or $1,000 a month, and no questions asked to do whatever you want to do with it. All right, sounds great, sounds wonderful, and a lot of people are, and myself included, are totally behind this idea. And then there are those who would say it's like socialism, and they would say like, well, where's the money coming from? And he answers all those questions, so I'm not going to get into all that right now. I want to talk about how this could be such a huge benefit for the average entrepreneur or the average guy like myself or gal at home who is trying to make money online like myself. So if you look at making money online, there's things that you definitely need to get started. So you need a budget to do all these things. For the first thing I would say is you would need to get a self-hosted website to host your content on. You could do it for free, but it's better to have your own website. Additionally, you're going to need a product to promote, and a lot of times people will lean towards MLMs or different affiliate networks. Like really popular one right now is Legendary Marketer. Tons of people are involved in that one, and that can run you anywhere from $30 a month to, I think they have upsells up to like 6,000 or some crazy number. So if you have a freedom dividend, which is what he calls the universal basic income, is the freedom dividend, you're gonna get $1,000 every month to do whatever you want to do with. So for me, this is amazing because I can afford to pay for things like if I wanted to do ClickFunnels and start building funnels and sending people through those things. There's $100 I could spend on that, and I don't have to worry about where that money's coming from my job, or like if my budget's going to be tight this month or something like that. $1,000 a month would be amazing for entrepreneurs. Okay, so the first reason is the tools that you can buy, right? The second reason I think it would be great is because the traffic, right? So you're gonna need to get people to see your offers, and if you're making videos on YouTube, that can be quite slow for a lot of people. There's a few people who break through and they figure it out, they get it done, right? But like for myself, I've been making videos for quite a while now. I'd say almost a year maybe. I go back here and see a couple months, and not really getting any traction. I'm not like the most enthusiastic person on camera, I'll admit. In fact, that's why I don't really do YouTube videos as often anymore. But getting traffic to your offers and things like that is vital. You absolutely need to get traffic. So there's two ways to get traffic. There's free and there's paid. Okay, free is a lot of different ways. You can use something like Pinterest. This is what I've been using recently. It's working pretty good for me. But if I had money or if I have a little bit of money, but if I had like a budget specifically for traffic, given this freedom dividend right here, this extra $1,000 a month, I could take 200 of that and put it onto Pinterest ads, and have Pinterest ads running every month, and that'd be bringing more traffic, which in turn would be more sales. Additionally, I could use like an extra, I would take 500 of that and put it on Udemy solo ads. And when you use something like solo ads, if you're going to target the United States specifically, and every U.S. citizen is getting that freedom dividend. Well, you know that they have an extra $1,000 a month. They know that they're going to get that $1,000 every month, so they will be very, I wouldn't say free with their money, but they would be less. They would care less about, oh, do I need this money for this? Do I need to pay for my car this month or something like that? Or what if this happens and I need to go to the hospital? They're like, okay, it's cool. I got extra $1,000 a month. This email is promoting and this guy's offer. Say it's your offer and it costs $50 to join. They wouldn't think twice most times about that. They'd be like, oh, $50, it's not a bad deal. Okay, cool. I'll spend $50 on this. And then guess what? You just made $50, because now that everyone's got an extra $1,000 a month, they're not too worried about, spending it. And that's even if you're not an American citizen, you could definitely benefit from this. Because I know there's a lot of affiliate marketers coming from places like India, Pakistan, Nigeria, you name it, Australia, other, different tier countries. They're coming all over the world, right? And they're just going to target the hell out of Americans because they know Americans have extra $1,000 per month to spend on whatever they want. And if you can do it right, you can get those people who are trying to start their online business or just getting started. You can help them solve their problem and make some money right there in the process because, they don't care. They're going to spend their money. I mean, I would if I extra $1,000 a month. I told you, then I will spend it on traffic and the tools that I use in my online business. It's not enough. $1,000 isn't enough to quit your job, right? If you're gonna try and live on $1,000 a month, you're gonna struggle because rent's pretty high, and then paying for food and all that stuff. It's just not enough to walk away. So that's why I think it's great. And then a lot of those jobs coming up are going to be disappearing because of technology, right? So the selfless driving cars, they're going to be taking over the truckers' jobs, and then those truckers aren't going to be stopping to eat food anymore. So the restaurants that they stopped up, gone. And they're going to be like electric cars. So the gas station, there's going to be no need for the gas station. So a lot of people are going to lose their jobs. Aside from universal basic income, the reason why I like Andrew Yang is because he's got a lot of other great policies. Is it Andrew Yang or Andrew Yang? I feel like it's Yang because I've been in China for so long. But anyway, gun control is not a big deal. He talks about that. I believe his solution was to have biometrics included in their gun programs, which it's kind of a long shot, but yeah, it's better than taking the guns from people because that's not going to work. Not in America. Increase the teacher salary. This one hits home. I'm teaching English in China right now. So, I would love to get more money. And a lot of people I know don't. There's actually a teacher here at our school who left America because things were pretty bad for the teachers back home. She didn't like what was going on, so she left. And this would definitely help. That would bring more teachers in there. And having a good teacher is the difference between a student going the right or the wrong path, in my opinion. So early childhood education for everyone, legalize marijuana, Medicare for all. He's got tons of good proposals, but this UBI thing is huge for online entrepreneurs. And if you don't agree with me, I'd love to hear your argument. So you can leave that in the comment section below. Just to sum up what I'm trying to say here. Vote Andrew Yang 2020 if you're an American and you're watching this. I've already donated to the guy. I gave him like $10, and I gave him like $10. So the first presidential candidate that I've ever donated to. So maybe I'll get that money back if he wins. It'd be a good ROI. But anyway, just to kind of summarize this again, or try to summarize it, I'm all over the place. The universal basic income or the freedom dividend for Andrew Yang 2020. This is the president America needs desperately right now. It's going to help out online entrepreneurs to make a lot more money. And the reason why is because people will have access to a budget for things like this, such as the tools that they need or the opportunity that they want to join. or the to buy traffic to get the people to see their offer. All of that would be even more possible with the universal basic income. So let's vote 2020 Andrew Yang. Let's get him in there. Yang Gang. Let's get those Yang bucks. Let's secure the bag for the betterment of our children. Imagine if you got an extra $1,000 a month and you could just spend it on traffic. Like, oh my goodness, you could get so many eyeballs on your offers, and then those eyeballs in turn would probably end up to be sales, and you'll be making some good money. Okay, so you can 10x all that, get yourself into real estate and move it up. I'm excited. I'm excited for Andrew Yang. All right, that's it for this one. I'll see you guys in future videos. Peace.